Hey, welcome to the Graybeard Gaming Podcast, and we have 50 subscribers. So thank you very much. I didn't know we had 50 relatives between us. So thanks a lot. And if you're new here, please drop us a like and a sub. It is absolutely free, and it really does help us out. I'm Scott. This is David. This is Liam. And this week we're going to be talking about a price hike. Love those. ODSTs dropping with Helldivers, and the best Black Ops 7 reveal trailer comments, and much, much, much more. Well, I mean, maybe a little bit more. So let's get started on getting caught up with what we've been playing this week. And this week we're going to start with Liam. Liam, what have you been playing this week?
Well, I wasn't playing much like over the weekend, but I was really excited about what came out today.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been playing Helldivers on Xbox. Thank you, Sony.
Yay!
Right? Isn't that crazy?
And also some
For
Gears.
democracy.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll do everything for democracy.
Yep.
And it's both are a blast.
Yeah,
they really are.
Yeah, I downloaded.
And I find it funny as well. Like, sorry, I interrupted you a little bit there.
No, go ahead.
But both games are like you're fighting the aliens, or you're fighting an invasion.
Right.
Like, that's just like the theme of both. I just find that funny. Both platforms got both games on the same day, and they're kind of in the same subject as well.
There's a little bit of a difference though, because in Gears of War they kind of come up from the ground, and the planet that you live on, and in Helldivers you kind of go across the universe to crush somebody else's planet. So I mean, if we get these two together, that would just be the ultimate fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started Gears just to make sure everything works. Looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. I will be streaming it tomorrow night with my wife, Valheim Gal. So go over to Twitch.
Nice.
And check us out there. Yeah. So I had to plug that real quick. Sorry, Liam. And is that it? Is that all you played? Now, you did say something about the Helldivers servers earlier.
Oh yeah, basically when it launched, it died. So as you do with like most games, like, hey, it's launching and the servers are down. It didn't last that long, actually, surprisingly, but
yeah,
that made me laugh. It's like, oh, people on Xbox do buy games, you see. So but I think it's Helldivers as well. They're not always great, I hear, so maybe like some stability needed. And game had a weird issue where I can't see the UI a lot. It's blurry for some reason. That seems to be a problem. I don't know I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if it's like a low resolution.
Like your ammo count. Yeah, that would kind of be a little kind of important.
Not like the ammo count, but like
just like the display screen and the menu and everything.
Like the menus. Like when you load in at first, and you're on the ship, at the top you can see like requisitions if you press X.
Right.
That whole text is just really off. It's just like jaggy and a bit pixelated. It's like
yeah, that sounds like something that they could probably fix really quickly.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not one for noticing like low resolution because I can't see. My eyesight's terrible, but I really noticed that. I was like, "That's supposed to be X."
Like press.
Apart from that,
as long as you can see when you do your Rex, you can see the arrows. As long as you can see the arrows.
Yeah, I see the arrows.
Come on, camera.
I did do a few missions and that was good. The store's busted as well right now, so I can't get the Halo War Bond. I want the ODST. It'll get fixed though. I did get the Super Deluxe Edition, Super Citizen version, so I got skins and an extra Battle Pass, I guess.
Now you bought it. It's not on Game Pass?
Or yeah, is it non-Game Pass.
No, it's not. It's not a Game Pass game. Yeah, Arrowhead said no. It's like we're not going to Game Pass. Never.
No.
Yeah.
Or better yet, Sony said no. Like, you're lucky. You're getting this.
Yeah.
You're not going on Game Pass.
Yeah. I don't see any Sony games going to Game Pass. It's like, don't press your luck, buddy. Don't press your luck.
Yeah.
Now, did you get like the ODST skin, like the uniform and the guns and all of that, or is that something you have to earn?
That's something you have to buy separately.
Okay.
So if you buy like the deluxe edition on Xbox, you get a free war bond. You can't get the Halo one because that's an extra purchase.
That's
That's an extra
bullshit.
purchase for-
Come on now, man. I mean, if you're gonna get the,
Yep.
come on.
I know it's like an extra DLC.
I
not
know.
part of.
But
Yeah.
they played that. I would have.
They-
I would have
they
expected
did-
that
they
to be
did
in
that
the
on
special
purpose.
edition.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did that on purpose. Clearly
Whatever.
they did. But I don't really care. So I'm gonna try and get that.
What?
I can't even buy
Ever.
it right now because the store doesn't work.
Yeah.
Like buy, nothing happens. It's like, okay, unless I'm missing something, I don't know. But
No, they make
nothing
it pretty
appears.
easy to buy shit in the store. I think it's usually not a mistake, or unless it's what game was it? Something on PlayStation where it was like it asked a question. It's like, hey, what about this? Or check this out. And by clicking on it, by checking it out, you bought it. Like that. It was like they skipped that. I think it was Fortnite or something. They like skipped that screen where it's like, hey, do you want to buy this? And they just took that out. It's like, I bought this. This is not working. And it's like you bought it like 9 times. Sneaky.
Tap buy.
Sneaky. Yeah.
Um,
Cool. So is that all you played this last
I
couple of
also
days?
I also played some Gears today. I chainsaw somebody.
Yeah. Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome, PlayStation. I launched
Nice.
the first multiplayer game I saw was all PlayStation players.
Oh, sweet. Because they're like, yeah, look, we're hell divers. We're all brothers. Yeah.
Gears, man.
God dang. Oh, my
Well, it's
God.
actually interesting. Actually,
I'm going to
I've
have
never
to play
seen this
that.
I've never seen this in another
Yeah.
game apart from Gears. Like it actually just had normally like when you have cross-play games, they'll have like a computer symbol or something. They're like, oh, that's not your platform, so it's just a generic box.
Right.
Like, they normally do. This one is straight up the PlayStation logo. Like it's just right there. It's like PlayStation. Like, oh, it's a PlayStation player. Okay.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
So,
Well, they did
I
the
hope
same.
more games do that.
They did the same thing with when Sea of Thieves went to PlayStation, right? They gave them a whole like sail, like a giant sail with PlayStation on it and the flag, and it's like, hey, you can do this. It's like, thanks. That makes it easy for us. Like, look at this guy on PlayStation. What's up, day one player? God dang, they know what they're doing. That's awesome.
Nice.
The only other thing I was doing was playing COD because I did play Call of Duty for the zombies, and I finished that zombie Easter egg, which was a pain in the ass to do. And so,
Wow, just in time because you only got like a month, right?
The problem I had with the Easter egg was a lot of the game and my Xbox had issues with it. So sometimes the game would disconnect people, no reason. Because Call of Duty servers do that.
Yeah.
So we're in the middle of it and it just goes dead. It's like, the boss was actually really hard at the end. So if you're not prepared, you're gonna get wiped. So I played one game and we got to like 2% left of the boss's health and we died. The pain.
Oh man, yeah.
The pain. And the final attempt that I was doing, we were doing the whole thing. We were going smoothly, and my Xbox had an update, and it took me out of the game.
What? It started an update while you were playing the game?
Yep. Because I have the insider program, and
Oh no.
it didn't update the day before apparently, because normally it does. Normally hasn't got a problem. So I normally don't check. And it updated me and kicked me out. I was like, no.
Oh wow.
But I restarted the Xbox once that was finished. I quickly joined back in the game, although I didn't actually like appear in the game afterwards. The people I was playing with, they finished it, and it actually counted as I finished the Easter egg as well, because I was in the game when they did.
Okay.
So I was like,
So
oh,
you
thank
kind
you.
of cheesed it, yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of
Yeah.
a cheese, but like I'm not doing that again. I don't want to do that now.
Jeez,
I can relax.
Nice.
Wow.
How long did that take you?
The whole thing can take about 1 to 2 hours.
Well, that's not bad.
Actual,
Yeah.
the actual thing. Like with these zombie Easter eggs that people do with Call of Duty, they're not long. They just can be annoying to get to a part. It's just like you have to have patience if you don't know steps and someone else does, and this doesn't work, and like sometimes if you can't pick up something, it's like, oh, I do that wrong, did that wrong. A lot of people they already know the steps by the time you ask somebody anyway. So
That sounds like a raid. Yeah, like when a new raid comes out, you have to figure everything out, and you got that one guy screaming at you, "Why don't you do your job?" You know.
Yeah, as long as people like just know how to play Call of Duty Zombies, how to hold zombies and not die every 5 minutes, you're pretty good. So you just have to know what everyone is doing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And now I can just wait until the next game. Where's more zombies?
Sweet.
You do it all over again.
All right.
Yep.
All right, David, what have you been playing this week?
I haven't really been doing much. Dooning much. No, I did jump on Dune for a little bit because the guild that I was in sort of, I guess everybody's kind of bored, so everybody's kind of moving on.
Yeah.
You know, no real hard feelings. Everybody was like, you know, we had a great time playing with each other. I said I wasn't done. I said, you know, that there was still content in the game that I hadn't done yet, that I wanted to play. So the last time I jumped on, I just made sure that the base, you know, you fill the base up so that it doesn't decay for a certain amount of time. I made it to like 20 days, you know, almost a full month. So I'll probably jump on here and there, but I definitely think I'm going to start playing some other stuff. Kind of been jonesing for some No Man's Sky, to be honest with you. I might jump on some VR No Man's Sky at some point, and see if, you know, the wife wants to play Grounded 2 or something like that.
Cool.
And I also saw that, you know, what is his name? Murray.
Sean Murray.
That guy Sean Murray. Yeah, he makes No Man's Sky. Whenever he's gonna do something, visitor.
Oh.
Sean Murray! Hey!
he's behind you doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah.
See some dogs.
So anyway, you baby. No, he posted a picture of like, you know, he posts a picture, always posting a picture, and it gets people talking, like, what's he gonna come out with? And somebody put a comparison to what he posted on X or whatever, and the logo of Light No Fire.
Yes.
So people are thinking maybe there's gonna be something Light No Fire related, which I'm
Tokyo Game Show, maybe.
The hype is working on me.
I am still hyped at this just at the trailer. I mean, every once in a while I just go back and watch the trailer and I'm like, what? I really want to know what this is, and I could play whatever that is in that trailer right now.
Yeah.
So they've already got me hooked. The problem I have with it, though, or my concern is that, when was that trailer? We're going on like 2 years now. 2 years ago. Does the game even look like that still? Like, is it even still that game when we don't hear anything for so long? And then it's like, oh well, you know, here's the game, and it's like, what the fuck is this shit? This has nothing to do with you know, rabbit head dude on a dragon. What the, you know? So I don't know. I don't really see them doing that, but he knows how to troll. That's for sure. He knows how to just put out a little bitty something and watch it completely blow up. You know.
Yep.
God, jerk.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah. what would you think about this thing shadow dropping? Just out of the blue, just
Light no fire?
like next month, just bam.
Nah,
No,
way, dude.
you don't think so?
I can't see that. I can't see him
No.
doing something like that.
Okay.
Not after what happened with No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I think maybe there's gonna be a new trailer, maybe at best a beta,
Yeah.
but that seems to be the thing nowadays is like they do betas.
The only reason I say that is because of No Man's
yeah.
Sky was, and this is not necessarily their fault as much as it is Sony, because Sony put No Man's Sky in the 4. Anytime you saw PlayStation 4, it was like you were seeing No Man's Sky, and of course they did promise some things that were not at launch. It's both their fault, but I mean I don't put it all on Sean Murray's development team, but. Because of that, though, no hype, no expectation. Just, hey, here's a trailer for No Man's Sky, and by the way, it's playable now. Boom. Holy shit, that would be huge. It'd be huge. It'd be massive. But you're probably right. It probably wouldn't be something that, they would probably want at least a little bit of hype or a little bit of promotional time for that, since they don't have Sony or Microsoft behind them in this game. At least I don't think so, and they haven't said anything about that. So anyway, cool.
Ain't it pretty close to the chest?
What's that?
Yeah.
We lost
I said
you for a
he's
second.
playing it really close to the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trolling close to the chest. Jerk face.
Yeah.
God dang. Anyway. Okay, well, last Sunday the Battlefield 6 beta concluded. It looks like it was a success. I had an extremely good time with it. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and most of Thursday, was that last week? Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah, up until like yesterday, I was in just a deep depression of wanting to play more Battlefield.
You're just in the corner like, I want Battlefield 6.
Yeah, I know. And I've talked to my friend that I played with. He said the same thing. It's like, so Monday morning I get up and I'm like looking at my Steam library going, there is nothing on here I want to play. There's nothing starts with B and ends with 6. Like, what? Yeah, so, and I did the same thing when the Arc Raiders beta was over.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to play anything, just throw my mouse across the room. So I went through my library that I didn't have installed, and I bought Ghost of Tsushima a while back on super sale.
Oh, okay.
So I loaded that up and I started playing that again. I got probably about 70% into this on PlayStation. And yes, it does come up, and you do have the option of logging into your PlayStation account, which I did. I went ahead and did that. It's no big. I don't think that's a big deal. That doesn't keep me from buying a game, especially if all my saves are in that account. Now, here's the interesting thing about this, and if you're on PlayStation, you know what I'm talking about. You load the game, you sign in, and it goes continue. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm like super like, oh, wait a minute, maybe I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to think about if I want to pick up where I left off, and because I don't remember most of it, it was like 2 years ago, or start a new one. And then I thought, wow, if I bought a PlayStation 5, right, and I brought it home, and the first game I loaded was Ghost of Tsushima, and I started it, you know what it would do? It would say new game. I'd be like, what? Why was this? Oh, I have to pay for PlayStation Plus to then download my saves.
PlayStation Plus has the cloud save.
Yeah, you don't get those cloud saves unless you pay them more money. But on PC, if you just download the game and sign in, there's your saves. So why are you? What
are we doing here?
What are we doing?
What are we doing here?
See the problem in this? So anyway, I just decided to start a new game, and I'm playing it, and I played probably about 6 hours into it. Beautiful game, runs great on PC. It looks even better, plays even better. and then I uninstalled it. I'm just so done with these AAA narrative driven experiences. You know what I mean? You know, like just these big sprawling, go talk to this person, then action, then talk to this person, action, and then talk to this person. Yeah. And there's not really any, I'm not making any decisions in this game. Like nothing I do is gonna get a different ending, or it's just, I'm just going to narrative to narrative to narrative. And you do get the opportunity to kind of go do whatever you want for a while. And that's what I did mostly. After I talked to this person and got them to where they wanted to go, I got a horse. I'm like, I'm out of here. I took off and I did, captured some villages and stuff like that. And man, I'm just exhausted of this kind of game. I can't get into it anymore. It's just not for me. So what do? I download Elder Scrolls Online and start playing that again, which is exactly what that game is. Go talk to this person, blah, 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 and then go talk to this person. But it just feels so different because you do have, it's an MMO, and what you do in those quests does matter. If you fail at one thing, you can accomplish it another. So I've been playing ESO again, and I've been having a blast. I've streamed it nice. Saturday, and I got some good engagement, and people liked it. They came in and talked about the game, which is that's why I stream. I want to promote this podcast, and also like to talk to people about the game I'm playing. So that was a lot of fun. So I had that. Still nice. Jonesing for Battlefield though. So. Just it's an I'm just sitting I'm sitting and watching all the footage that I made while playing it, like in a lounger chair with like a half a bottle of Jack. All the lights are off and I've just got the remote just rewinding it. Boom. Just oh my god.
It's like old video of your ex.
Right. Exactly. It's like rewind. It's like bring it back. Come back to me. Come back. Yeah. So anyway, so let's get into a couple of stories here. Not a lot of news happened this week other than consoles wars are dead. It's just, it's officially dead today.
It's over.
It's over. Yep. I'm seeing a lot of the PlayStation guys on X and a lot of the Xbox guys kind of quiet right now. Not really saying much, and if they say stuff, they're talking about Gears of War or they're talking about Helldivers. So that's a good thing. And now we just get to watch the Call of Duty and Battlefield guys, mess up and talk about those games for the next year and a half. So I think we went over this. So there was a trailer that came out for Helldivers 2, where you get ODST content. So this is really cool, and this is what you call fan service. This is more games should do this, and it's relevant. The skins that you even get some weapons from Halo ODST, and you get to drop in with these guys as an ODST, and man, I think that's just the best thing. That's just the best thing ever. So that's everybody have fun with that stuff. And then really the next one I wanted to go over before we get into PlayStation. I wanted to read you guys some comments. I don't know if you saw these, but the comments on the Call of Duty trailer. But before I do, did I close it? Tell me I didn't close it. Maybe
I think I remember the top comment of that Call of Duty trailer, which was funny.
Yeah, it was basically this made me pre-order.
It made me pre-order Battlefield 6.
That actually got that comment got more likes than the video itself.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can bring it up again. God, I didn't do that. But while I'm doing this, Liam, you want to tell everybody what happened today with Black Ops 6?
They did actually update something today, which Activision I was surprised at. So they have announced that Black Ops 6 with your operators and your skins, they will not transfer over to Black Ops 7. Which, when you had like Modern Warfare games before it, like Modern Warfare 2 to 3, they passed over because
Yeah.
the same games and going over. And people had enough of the cartoon skins in Black Ops 6, and they weren't happy.
This
So
is their
Activision
response to it. Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, all right then, like, we won't have it in Black Ops 7. You won't have your Beavis and Butthead and American Dad and Seth Rogen for some reason.
Nicki Minaj and Snoop Dogg.
It sounds like a little bit of a slap in the face at the same time, though, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it does.
They'll
Yeah.
still,
like, whatever.
they'll
You just can't have it then, even though you paid for it.
They'll still be
Yeah.
obviously still in Black Ops 6, and they'll still be in Warzone, but they won't be accessible in Black Ops 7.
Wow.
And I don't know if this is a win or a lose.
It feels like
Yeah.
neither.
It feels like
yay.
Yeah, what did he say? Right? It's like, wait a minute, I bought all those.
Yeah.
I think that Call of Duty is very much in identity crisis, and they don't know how to get out of it because they've just followed Fortnite for so long. They want to be the next Fortnite.
Yeah.
They want to be like the kids' game. Everyone's skins, everyone's collabing, everyone's getting influencers and this and that. And it's like, that's not what like video games were. Why are we doing this TikTok, Fortnite, influencer crap?
Liam.
What?
They make billions of dollars
I know,
on microtransactions every game. They make more on the microtransactions than they do on the game sales. This is why they do it.
I know they do it, and I know that's why they do it.
The question should be more of, why do people buy this shit? That should be the question. It's like, why are you spending this much money on a game you just spent $70 for? Okay, well, albeit if it's in Game Pass, you didn't really actually buy it, but still, you don't own the game, so you're now buying skins for a game you don't own. That's really a deeper question. And who's buying? Like, what age group and everything is buying these skins? I bought one skin. I've only bought one skin in Call of Duty, unless it was like something in a battle pass, because I have done battle pass. I bought Skeletor. I'm a huge fan of Skeletor. I'm sorry, he's right there on my Skelecaster. It's so I bought that, and even then I was kind of embarrassed to use it because it doesn't even, like, for one thing, you stand out, you big blue dude with a cape, like you stand out like a sore thumb. But so I'm guilty. I can't fault somebody for buying a skin or two.
But like this was the problem. Like, if Warzone was more relevant, because I don't know how like popular Warzone is. I think
It's
Battle Royale as a whole has declined. Like, that whole peak is gone. But if that was just Warzone and they did something like Fortnite, where you had different modes in Warzone, have those skins there. Don't have them in the normal Call of Duty.
Yeah, that's a good call. That's absolutely, because you could make it, Fortnite. If you want Warzone to be Fortnite, then that's fine.
If you want to be Fortnite, do something else. Don't make it in the main game, because this is what annoys people.
Yeah.
And Battlefield, I don't know how this is going to play out when Battlefield comes out and Call of Duty comes out, because Call of Duty will still sell, because it will
absolutely. It's
people are going to get it anyway. I want Battlefield to make a dent in Call of Duty at least, and make him question, like, maybe we have gone overboard here and changed something around. And I think right now they're slightly panicking. Ever so slightly. It's
well,
a quick fix. Like, we'll just reset it then.
This is Well, this is what they do. I mean, this is going to happen. This happens every once in a while. On PlayStation, I think it's not in the top 10 pre-orders. Battlefield is, but Call of Duty isn't. For the first time in a good years, I think it's like in the bottom 20 for pre-orders.
I think actually did go up now, but it's not like top 3 pre-orders. Every every year.
Right.
People are getting fatigued.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and this is them just they see what they know their demographics. Look at who they're putting in the game. You got Ninja Turtles, you got Skeletor for old people like me. You got Beavis and Butthead. You got American Dad, Family Guy. You got all these things. These are all like people that are right now probably above the age of 30. Say 29 to whatever. That's got to be their demographic, and they know it. So they're just feeding that nostalgia.
It is, and I mean, it's kids trying to have skins because kids will want everything.
Well, that's where you get your Nicki Minaj and your Snoop Dogg and all these other people that everybody knows, except for Cheech and Chong. I don't think everybody knows about Cheech and Chong.
and the rest are like just stoners. So like,
Seth Rogen.
I know Call of Duty has this huge like stoner demographic because the amount of weed stuff they put in is ridiculous.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, profanity, you can't say certain words, but you can have a gun that is a bong.
Yeah.
That's seems to be a little bit of a double standard, but it does. Yeah. It does make them look kind of silly. It makes them look silly, but at the end of the day, they're gonna make billions of dollars.
Yeah, they'll make money. But I think as well, I don't think this is a fix for anything. They're just like they're just trying to like PR this, like we're listening. And I think when people look at Call of Duty against Battlefield right now, it's night and day. It really is. And I think Activision will be like, oh, we're still Call of Duty. We're still grounded shooters, because I think like you see all the memes online and on Twitter right now. On one side, Battlefield with these huge destruction of buildings and soldiers everywhere, and then on the other side, everyone's with weed guns and Beavis and Butthead. It's like, that's not Call of Duty anymore. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's not.
That's not Call of Duty though.
Well, let me now that's relevant. Let me read some of these comments. I'm not going to read a bunch of them, but just for context, this video itself got 56,000 likes. This comment got 201,000 likes. This actually made me pre-order Battlefield 6. Mm-hmm. Actually, I just gave it a like because I didn't. But and a lot of, all the comments are pretty much the same. In an age where pre-ordering is a sin, Call of Duty actually made people pre-order another game. Yeah, and this guy says, for those watching on your phone, this video currently has 400,000 dislikes. That was 4 days ago. It's probably more now. I'm not here for the trailer, but to read the comments. After watching the trailer, I think I'm going to start applying for jobs. God dang! Wow!
Wow! Which oddly enough, you know what's weird as well? Like when I actually saw the trailer, I didn't think it was actually half bad. I don't think it's a bad trailer. I actually like the look of it. Okay. So, like some of it, I actually did like.
Well, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There is that group that's like Black Ops. I don't like Black Ops. I've never liked I don't like the goofiness. It's so serious, but yet it has the weirdest, goofiest shit in it. And it's like if it didn't take itself so seriously, it would probably be more entertaining. But here is what's going to happen. It's going to sell big. It's going to sell more than Battlefield because it always does. Battlefield's going to have its day. It's going to have its light. It's time in the sun. That's great because it needs to be. Call of Duty needs to be kicked in the nuts every once in a while. They need somebody banging at their door. It kind of shakes them up a little bit. But here's the thing. Next year, 2026, we're going to get, Modern Warfare 4 probably? It's going to be another super tactical, boots on the ground, realistic, modern day shooter. And everybody's going to freak out. Yeah, we're back. Yeah. Like they didn't know they were already making this game. And then who's going to be talking about Battlefield 6? Nobody. Because it came out last year. And guess what? It's going to be at the top of the pre-order charts again. This happens every single time.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They might even make this goofy just to make it look goofy to get attention so that next year they sell, instead of selling, 400 million copies, they sell an extra 200 million. For the people that said, I'm not buying a Black Ops game again, boom, there's Modern Warfare. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty's not dead. It's not going anywhere. It is absolutely fine. But Battlefield's this October, I will be playing Battlefield, and I will be having a blast with it. 2026, I will still be playing Battlefield. So, will I be playing the next Call of Duty? Yeah, probably, because it'll be on Game Pass. But everybody wins.
With the Call of Duty community, I never know who likes what. Really, like what's a good game, what's a bad game, because that changes every year with Call of Duty people. Like, I hate Modern Warfare 2, and the next Call of Duty is probably worse. And like, Modern Warfare 2 was misunderstood.
Yeah, and that's
that cycle just constantly happens. And it reminds this whole situation reminds me of, I think it was Battlefield 1 and Infinite Warfare.
Right.
Pretty sure it was.
That was the wall the wall climbing and stuff.
Yeah, like Infinite Warfare was, I think, the most disliked trailer on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Might still be, at the time it was definitely. And Battlefield 1 came out. Infinite Warfare, everyone hated on it. And now people say it had the best campaign of all time on Call of Duty.
What? Wait a minute, wait. Which one are we talking about? Infinite Warfare, not...
Infinite Warfare, they had like space. In it.
That was an excellent campaign. That was an absolute banger of a campaign.
Yeah,
the multiplayer was garbage. Was absolute garbage. Probably one of the worst multiplayer Call of Duties that they've ever had. That was just complete garbage. And that's what Call of Duty is. So you can't have one or the other. You can't have a good campaign in a Call of Duty and win people over. It doesn't matter. It's all about the multiplayer.
Yeah.
That's why Battlefield doesn't spend a lot for that campaign anymore. I mean, Battlefield 6 is supposed to have a campaign, but they haven't even highlighted it really.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to, do they? Really?
No, because the multiplayer is what brings people to the yard.
The fact it's got a campaign, actually, I'm surprised and looking forward to that.
Yeah.
They even said like it might be like 60 gigabytes when it releases, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not going to be insane.
It's not going to be like 5 CODs inside.
No, and they did also say that if you download it, once you finish the campaign, you can uninstall it and keep the multiplayer.
Yeah, that's good as well. I like games that do that.
And it's not going to be $80. They've already said that no $80 games. How much is Call of Duty going to be?
70. That's 70 as well.
Yeah.
Microsoft did track back on $80 games. They were like, maybe not, because people didn't like it.
Yeah.
But keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep complaining. Keep complaining.
Yeah. So it's all in all, Call of Duty's fine. It's not going anywhere. I mean, when I say fine, I mean financially. The game itself, we'll see how this is. David, are you going to be playing it when it comes out? Black Ops 7?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Is there gonna be zombies in it?
There is.
Yeah. There's a continuation of the zombies. So
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And
I mean, that's really what I played for.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'll probably check it out at some point.
Yeah, that's literally what I play Call of Duty for. So I'm like, every time there's a Black Ops, I'm like,
now,
I'm in.
If it's an Infinity Ward. If it's an Infinity Ward game, I'm on it. I'm downloading it day one. I'm playing it because I love their multiplayer. When I play Call of Duty, I play Modern Warfare 2, the new Modern Warfare 2. It's the last good multiplayer game. I don't like Black Ops. I don't like Cold War. I don't like anything that Treyarch does. Period. That's just me. That's just my preference. I think it's goofy, and I don't think the multiplayer is as fun and engaging. It's just run. Shoot Snoop Dogg, shoot Nicki Minaj, shoot Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You know, it's just silly stuff. So, but anyway,
Yeah, I think I feel like you know, these Call of Duty, Modern Warfare games, Black Ops, all that, they sort of understand that there's this, like, they've become, sometimes, you know, some games reach this like coolness status. You know, like they reach a point where they're so, it's like as a kid, it's like I have to buy this to be like
right. You have to be
in
playing it.
with the
Yeah.
cool kids. Right. It's like I can't not be playing this. And honestly, for these games to fail, like Fortnite and all these, like they have to diminish in coolness in order to go away. That's really difficult to do when you've reached some kind of like status of, you know, everybody has to play it to feel like they're involved.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the skins. Like if I don't buy the skins, I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's walking around with different skins except me. You know what I
Right.
mean? So like now I'm not in the in crowd. You know what I mean? It's very hard as like a young, you know, a young person to be like, I'm not included. You know, because your whole life you're spending your time like trying to feel like you want to be included. You know?
Yeah, that's what games do best, because like that's why they
That's-
sell
and
you all
that's-
all
that's what
these
these-
skins. And
That's what these kind of games do, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they
They
play
grab
on
you.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
They play on that. They absolutely do. Yeah.
When I was a kid, it was when I was in elementary school, it was Izod shirts with the little, you know, crocodile on it, right? And
Okay.
I probably told this before, but my parents didn't have any money, so they would go to Sears and get me what was called the Brag and Dragon, which was the same shirt. So, you know, it just had a dragon on it instead of a crocodile, which I thought was cool. It's like, you know, fuck your crocodile, I got a dragon, you know. But what I didn't get was even in the name, it's called Brag and Dragon, right? So it's like if you can't afford that Izod shirt, you can afford this. So I would get made fun of because, you know, it's like you're not wearing the real deal, you're poor. Now that's Fortnite. So kids get like they get together and it's like, okay, tonight we're playing Fortnite, and then this kid shows up and he's got that default skin and they make fun of him because it's like, what are you, poor?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
and these
you don't have V-Bucks,
right, exactly.
You don't
You don't
have
have the
V-Bucks?
latest skin. Yeah. So and they get ridiculed for it. And I mean, it sucks, but
Yeah.
you know, that's
That's our society.
Kids
That's
are
how our
mean.
society works.
That's how it works.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, Call of Duty knows that, and these games know that. If that's what the skins are for, and that's the skins that they have, they make deals with people that they know who's playing their game will resonate with, you know, whoever that is. Even when I saw Indiana Jones in Fortnite, I was like, really? You can play as Indiana? And I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I thinking? I don't even play Fortnite. I know. But there for a second, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa. Yeah. So,
Snap out of it.
I was
Right.
just gonna say that actually, because it's like we'd be like the ones complaining, "Oh, I can't believe Call of Duty looks like that now," and this is happening on Fortnite.
I know,
Ooh,
and
is
it's
that
so,
Indiana
and you
Jones?
do it and you don't even know it. Just like that Skeletor skin. I was like,
Yep.
wait a minute. Is that
Yeah.
Skeletor? Click. I'm like,
Yeah, and
what did I just do? I just went
no,
total
they
brain
got
rot,
me.
and they got me. And I was like,
Yeah.
God dang. They just threw it out there and just reeled me right in. And then, you know, of course, since then, I've been like a huge advocate for not buying skins. So, because it happened to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, let's move on to this because, and this was on the same page, of course, as the trailer. Let me see if I can find one quick, funny one. Oh, here's one. I showed this trailer to my grandma. She pre-ordered Battlefield 6 too. Jeez. Anyway, so God, people are mean. Last week, I think we talked about PlayStation does everything that Microsoft does, but nobody recognizes it. Well, guess who just got a price increase on all their consoles? So let's see. Where is that story? Here we go. So on the PlayStation blog, we have a price hike. So starting, I think, August 21st, which is earlier. So now, if you go buy a PlayStation 5, it is $549.99. A digital edition is $499.99, and a Pro is $749.99. So $50 across the board on all the consoles. And of course, Jeff Keighley cites that it's because of tariffs and whatnot, but I don't know if he knows what a tariff is.
I mean, he could be right.
It could be, or it could be the fact that they just are driving prices up because it seems fashionable. And also, Microsoft did it. Microsoft does it, they do it. So, if Microsoft jumped off the building, I guess they'd do it too. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think actually the process is Microsoft does it, they take the heat, it dies down, then Sony does it.
And then everybody's like, oh, I guess it's, then it's worth it.
I think he cracked the code here.
It's Sony.
Well, the digital edition.
That's what happens. That's literally what happens.
Well, at launch, this console was what, $499.99, right?
Yeah.
And it had a price hike in other countries, and now it's getting another price hike across the board. So, when do we get a PS6? Next year? Maybe?
No.
You don't think so? 2027?
2027 or 2028?
I don't think it's going to be 28. I don't think they can afford it. I think it's going to be 27.
I think everything points to like 2027. It is going to be soon. I don't think it's next year though. Xbox might, but I don't think PlayStation will have theirs next year.
Yeah, if they get a year on them, that's going to hurt them even more. But I think it's just because Sony is not making. Sony has lost a lot of money. Sony owns a movie studio. Who is losing a lot of money right now? All the movie studios, like all of them. Mm-hmm. People aren't going to the movies like they were because they're fucking garbage. Mm-hmm. I mean, I wanted to go see Superman at the theater, but am I going to pay $15 to go to the theater and spend 2 hours in a theater just to find out that it's a trash movie, or am I going to wait till I can pay $6 and watch it in my living room to find out that it's a trash movie? Might be good, but you see what I'm saying? So
also Sony have made trash movies as well. That doesn't help.
Exactly. Their movies have not done well.
Their whole Spider-Verse non-Spider-Man thing. Oh my god! The only good thing that happened. The only good thing that's happened out of that was the animated Spider-Verse, which is great.
Yeah, it takes them 6 years to make one of those.
Yeah, I know. God knows when the next one is, but they are great ones.
2030.
And the only other one I liked was the Venom films. They're cheesy, but I like them.
They didn't make a lot of money though.
They're at least bearable. All the others were absolute trash.
Yeah, they were garbage. They were garbage. And that trickles down to gaming. Right now, all the TVs, the cameras, the headphones, everything they make, PlayStation makes the most money. Yep. So if PlayStation is not making as much money as it was and they're losing money on it, that means their company's not doing good. And I hate to say it for all the guys out there that think Sony is infallible and is always going to be there for them, and just like their dad wasn't. It could ultimately affect them in the long run. All of these failures in movies, electronics. They don't sell TVs like they used to. I mean, TV, like a Sony TV used to be like, holy shit, you got a Sony? Wow.
Yeah, that's true.
It hasn't been like that for 30 years.
Haven't Sony been close to bankruptcy a couple of times?
Yeah. Because of their electronics. Because of they lose money on they put TVs out there that are $400-$500 more than their competitors, and they're kicking their ass in quality. Samsung did it. Samsung almost put them out of business. They almost stopped making TVs because of Samsung. Samsung started making TVs that were insanely good looking and insanely cheap. Not anymore, but I used to sell them. I could sell it. Somebody would come in and look at a Sony. I would just point to a Samsung and they would walk out with that Samsung every single time. It just didn't make any damn sense. And
Yeah.
and now, with their movies and their games, and now they want to get into more production of animation and TV shows and all of this stuff. That takes a lot of money. Where's that money coming from? It's going to have to come from PlayStation. So if they're pumping money into that and that starts to fail, like their movies, they're in that area where it goes from we're going to be okay grayish to we're fucked. And again, them having a new PlayStation 6 in 2027 would only benefit them, especially if Microsoft is going to have one that same year. If Microsoft gets a year ahead of them, not that I'm going to say it's going to put them in the market leader over Sony, but it's going to knock it's going to just knock some breath out of them for that next year. Because they did it with, they did it before. Whoever comes to the plate first gets to eat, right?
Yeah.
So,
and we're still not sure what the next Xbox even is.
Or the PlayStation 6. I mean, there's leaked specs, but I mean, they're basically the same thing. It's a PC wrapped in a console.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And both making them completely irrelevant. Just go buy a PC.
That's where I am right now. Is because I play a lot of PC now. I barely touch my Xbox anymore. And if I hear a price tag of $750
for a console,
for $700 for a console, you better do some amazing shit.
Yeah,
you're absolutely right. Because absolutely right.
Listen, I was at Costco recently, and they had they sell computers at Costco, gaming computers.
That's where I sell TVs. Yeah.
And they had a section there, and they literally had 3 different kinds of PC consoles, and one was a low grade, one was a mid tier, and one was a really good.
Oh, you mean gaming PCs?
Gaming PCs.
Okay.
And I remember this is when I was playing Dune a lot with my friend, and I was like, oh, we were just talking about PCs, so I took a couple of pictures of them. And I sent him into Discord. I was like, dude, check it out. We were just talking about PCs, and here I am in Costco, and they're selling PCs. And he was like, dude, that high tier one, expensive one. In the picture, he saw the specs on it.
Yeah.
And he was like, just the graphics card alone is like majority of that price.
Oh, absolutely.
And like,
yeah.
And he was like, that is a fucking deal and a half. I almost felt like, I was like, just from the way he was like, his excitement, I was like, I almost feel like I want to buy it. But like, I'm willing to spend that much, a $1,300 price tag or a $1,400 price tag, because I know I'm going to be getting so much with that money. I'm going to get a PC. It's going to be able to do so many things for me. It's
Oh,
going to be able to
absolutely.
play so many games for me.
Yeah.
If I'm going to pay upwards of $700 for a console, what are you doing that my PC can't do? What are you doing that is, I can get a Roku stick that can play Netflix. Like I don't need a console to play Netflix. What are you going to do for me?
Exactly.
So like I mean, this next console, I don't know if I'm going to buy it. You really have to wow me in order to get this thing.
Yeah, this is where Microsoft is in a better position than Sony, and they've positioned themselves into if you walk into the store and you see that new Xbox and it is $700, because let's be honest, it's going to be $700. I mean, these things are going to be probably $700 to $800 easy. You walk in there and you see that $700 console, and it's like, okay, well, it plays games. Well, for $1,400, I can get this gaming PC, and it will play the same games, probably better. But you can also do everything else with it. It is a computer, and this is what kills every PC versus console argument every time. Do your taxes on your console. Do video editing on your console. Start a podcast on your console.
Yeah.
You can't. It's just to play games. And when those things were smaller, well, I mean, not smaller, but affordable, when you're talking about something that you can go buy for $400, plug into your TV and play games, it made sense. It's like, well, this is all I want to do. I just want to plug it in my TV and Let's go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But when you're getting close to the price of a PC, it doesn't make sense anymore. It doesn't. And Microsoft knows that. They'll be perfectly happy if you walk over there and buy, a CyberPower PC and walk home with it and log into your Microsoft account and sign up for PC Game Pass, or you probably got a free month with your computer. They're perfectly fine with that. Sony can't afford that. They can't. They're not getting jack. If you go buy a computer instead, they're getting nothing. Unless you buy, PlayStation games on Steam, which they'll get a cut of that. So Microsoft's in a much better position for that, and this is where it's going. This I think, this is just me, but I think this is the last traditional console that we're going to see. These next two from Sony and Microsoft, as in take a box home, plug it into a TV or a monitor, and
To be honest, actually, like this next console from Microsoft might not be a traditional console at all. We have no idea. Like the rumors and talks and specs is like, what the hell is going on? We have
Steam is also working on something that is blurs that line between PC and console.
Steam want to make a console again.
They've been working on something for a while now.
Yeah, it didn't work out for them last time they did it. Remember
they didn't. It wasn't because it was no. It didn't work last time because it wasn't ready. It wasn't viable.
Yeah.
But the Steam Deck, take the Steam Deck, plug it up to your TV, boom.
Yeah.
If you got a Bluetooth controller, you got a console. You just got a PC console that you plugged up to your TV. So, and those sell really well, and they're amazing. I still kind of wish I had mine, but I got VR. So these things, it's going to blur the line, and hopefully it will enough for it to be, hey, you can buy that console, but you can also do video editing on it. Maybe you can, reboot it and go into Windows and plug in a mouse and keyboard, and boom, you can, plug a video camera up to it and do video conferencing. I don't know. If it blurs that line between console and PC, then I think that's just better. I think it's better for everybody because that next console may just be a PC. And if you're already comfortable with it, which I think is a lot of things. I think a lot of people are just scared to admit that they don't want to get a computer because they're fucking scared of it. It's scary. What if I click on this and it doesn't work anymore? I mean, that doesn't really, you'd have to click on some really, intricate shit to do that. But
I think like early PC days, that kind of stuff happened. It did like early like PCs. Maybe just me and crap luck as well. Like, before PCs got more sophisticated with updating and drivers, like the amount of stuff you had to go around with PCs. I remember if a driver didn't work, you had to try and find it, and it was like really difficult. If something broke, it took effort to fix.
Right. Back in my day, it was a club. It was if you got the fortitude to own a computer and play games on a computer, you could be in the club. Right? Because it wasn't just go to Steam, click, buy game, click install, click play game.
It was more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
You would have to know what you're doing.
Right.
It wasn't click and play.
You would buy a game and click on something and go, no, you can't use this because you got to download, a new audio driver and a video card driver, possibly a motherboard driver. You've got to update all this stuff. You really had to know what you were doing. Now it is not like that at all. You don't know. You don't have to know shit about computers to enjoy gaming on a PC. You really don't.
Yeah.
You can watch a 5-minute YouTube video. But I think a lot of people are scared of that. I think a lot of people, that's where that vitriol of, PC gamers suck. They just blah, 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 because they think that, we figured it out and they can't. But they haven't even tried yet. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's really easy. If you can afford one, go get a PC. Screw Sony, screw Microsoft, screw Nintendo multiple times. And then just get a computer.
I mean, I have a computer and I still use my consoles more, but that's just me.
That's okay. But look what you're doing now. We're doing a podcast. You're using a PC. You could do that. We kind of did that with your Xbox.
Yeah,
Didn't look very good. Yeah.
I think it can. I think it kind of can, but
Yeah.
the thing is, like, personally, just personally speaking, I don't want my console to do all those things.
Right. It's not
I want-
supposed to. That's not why you bought it.
I know, but that's why I like it, because it's just like, hey, look, there's a game. Click.
Right.
Here's a YouTube app. Oh, and my 4K Blu-ray player, and that's all I have to worry about. I don't have to worry about drivers. I don't have to worry about anything else. It's just the games are there, and I just play them.
Yep.
Now, if the next Xbox had multiple storefronts and went more PC, I don't know how that's going to work.
Let me stop you right there. What if you plugged that computer up to your TV? You go to Steam and you go into big picture mode and you take out your controller and you go, oh, I turned it on. Click, play game. I'm playing game with a controller. It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I know there's one extra step, but
yeah, I think also the other reason, like, how PC is just still slightly different to consoles is like Windows as a whole needs to have a lot of debloating of just stuff that happens. You know, like if you're playing a game and it's running bad, it probably
or if it pops up and goes, hey, you need an update. We're going to reboot in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
No.
So I think Microsoft are also trying to streamline that with their handheld PCs.
Mm-hmm.
The ROG Xbox Ally is trying to make the OS a bit more simple. And if
Yeah.
that happens to on PC as well, that's going to blur the lines between.
There is rumors that Windows 12 will have a 2 versions, or it'll have the regular version and then a game version. It's just a rumor. It's not my rumor, because Steam has shown that if you take Linux and put a front end on it, it can play most games very well without having all the bloat. And a lot of people are going to Linux right now, especially gamers. People that don't do anything with their computer but play games are going to Linux because it's more stable. It's easier to use for a gamer, not everybody. And Microsoft knows this. So if they have kind of a version of that to where you can install, you get the game version. If the only thing you're going to do with your PC is gaming, you can have this version and you can get more performance out of it and quicker and not have to worry about all the other stuff. We've been asking for this since Windows 3.1.1 for work groups. Seriously. And when Windows 95 came out and said, you're going the wrong way, go back this way. So that may be a thing, and that would change everything. Plus, it makes sense to have that because that is what they're wanting to do with the next console. It's going to be Windows. It's going to be a version of Windows. It's just going to be a scaled down, tighter, less bloat version of Windows that just plays games. And if they have off the shelf version of that you can put on your PC, then that's all the better.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Xbox already has Windows, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's running Windows, a type of Windows in the background.
Yeah, it does. So if they cross that bridge between PC and console for the next Windows OS, they could do really good things with that.
Yeah, I still say that if gaming is your hobby, and you have the money, I don't tell people to go spend a wad of money that you don't have. That's foolish. But if you can afford it, computers aren't as expensive as you think they are. Go to Skytech.com. You'll probably be surprised that their low end stuff is affordable, and you're going to get way more performance than consoles, and probably not pay much more. So I don't know. With these price hikes, it just makes it pushes me more and more to tell people just don't buy a console at this point. Not this generation, at least. It's to get in it now would be just you're not getting anything out of it.
Yeah, it's difficult now. I think the problem as well, like, it happens to PC and console, but with console, like the PS5 Pro, for example, I think is a complete waste of time. It's $750 now over there with that price hike. still without the disc drive. So
Yeah.
you would need a disc drive
Yep.
if you want to play disc
And
games.
that's what, 80? I think it's $80.
That's 100 easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then you need a PlayStation Plus. You're basically literally forking out $1,000 just to get like a PS5 Pro complete.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's like, what are you paying for? I love consoles, but
yeah, you got to be smart about it though too. It's not getting the latest and greatest now with consoles is not. Are you getting the latest and greatest? You know,
remember when PS4 launched and Xbox One, and 4 years later they had the Pro versions and they were the same damn price. They didn't go up. They didn't.
Yeah, yeah, because they had come down substantially.
Yeah. I miss those times.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. What I don't miss though? It's like buying that new console, right? And you got all these games that are for the new console, but there's only like 5 of them. And it's the 5 that you're going to have to play for the next 9-10 months until the next holiday season when all the real games for the new console actually come out. I do not miss that at all. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like even PlayStation 5, they had those titles that came out, Battlefield 4 and was it Shadow whatever? Anyway, those games were great, but they didn't have anything that came out that was substantial or much of anything at all until like November of like 2000 and was it 14? Jeez, that was brutal. I didn't even play. I played Skyrim on my 360 that whole time. That thing just collected dust until that next. I think it was Dragon Age Inquisition that came out, and I was like, oh, let me dust this thing off. You know, I don't miss that. That just if you want to buy something and not feel like you get your money's worth, that would be it. Yeah.
I do wonder one thing about this whole weird price increase that we're in right now. I do know that it is with the economy and it is slightly with tariffs, so they are a factor. But I do have to wonder: is it an excuse for companies to get us to buy the next systems more at launch?
So they don't go up before they go up in price? Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You
So
know,
like, I'm going to be an early adopter this time because you don't know, they might go up.
here's another question. This is what NVIDIA does. So the new consoles come out. Say they both come out in 2027, right? How long do you think it'll be before they announce they stop manufacturing the old consoles? I think it's going to be about 5 minutes. I think it's going to be like, if you now want a new console, you're going to have to get this one. Because they're not going to produce it. They're not going to keep those. I don't think even Sony's going to keep the PlayStation around for much longer. I think they're going to quit. I think they're going to cut production on it before the new one launches, to make sure that they get as many out there as possible. And of course, it will outsell everyone they make. But they don't want somebody backtracking on that PlayStation 5 because it's going to be $550 probably. The new one's going to be $700. They're going to want you to wait for that new one.
Oh, yeah.
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 Get a PC. Get that PC. Go to Costco, get you a PC.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I think, is it CyberPower? I think they sell CyberPower there. Those are fine. They're economical. But I double checked the warranty. I know Costco gives you kind of a warranty, but I double checked the warranty on the Cyber. Some of them I've heard are a year, which is everybody, and some of them are like 6 months. I'm like, that's not a good warranty. But as long as you can just upgrade everything in it, you should.
I just know it was better than the one that I had.
Yeah.
By a long
that's
shot,
when you buy a new PC. The first thing you do is stop looking at PCs. Because the next one that rolls out is going to be the same price you just spent, but it's going to be better. Because even when my wife was like, I think can we get me a PC? And I had a PC, and I'm like, no, I will get new PC. You get old PC. You play Valheim. That's you don't need much to play that. So
That's a good one.
But yeah, that's gonna catch up to me at some point. She's getting a lot wiser about PCs. She's like, "What is it? What have I got? A 3060 Ti?" I'm like, "Yeah. Why? Why are you asking me that?" So, but anyway, all right, guys. Well, I think that's it for this week. There wasn't much that happened. Maybe next week we can have more to talk about. But if not, we always find something to talk about. So come back next week, and we'll do some stuff. We'll even reminisce about the good old days, if we need to, about the old consoles, old games, all that kind of stuff. So, and I will be streaming with the wife tomorrow night on Twitch, Graybeard Gaming Cast, or podcast on Twitch. Check us out. And yeah, audio version, video version. Get us wherever you get podcasts. Have a great week.